Hello and welcome to the Red Special Guitar Podcast. Something slightly different today in that I have Lord Luke of Dudley with me and we're doing a rig rundown. So Luke, can you talk us through your guitars and welcome to the first ever rig rundown.
Hello and thank you. So the main guitar is Titan 80s model. I had this 2021. I had this for my 25th birthday.
Meetup.
Yeah, meetup. Yeah. Not many 25th birthdays get one of these, but I was a bit lucky that day. So I've been using this for just over a year now, and it feels like I've been using it for about, all my life. The way it just fits perfectly in my hands.
That's your main guitar.
Main guitar for pretty much the majority of the show. Just standard tuning. It's on 8s, which I didn't think I'd like at first, but I quite do actually. So they are staying on this guitar.
Yep. Strings. Couch strap.
Couch strap with the badger on there. Can you see that, lad? Slide, sixpence holder, which has broke the other day. Also is wireless system, which is the Sennheiser G2.
Which is the system Brian was using before.
Yeah. And I am in the process of changing, but I can't find one I'm happy with yet, so I'm just back to this. And Red 18 strap booster, which I've had probably since 2018, I think, or mid 2019, I think.
Had it a while. Yeah,
which I think with the Sennheiser it does work really nice, and I do really like it. So again, it's the one that I use 90% of the time.
That's your main guitar.
Main guitar.
Backup.
And then I've got two backups today. Now, my main backup is the KZ Super, which is first generation. Looks a bit different, so I've had the new bridge and the new trem. Pickups are all original. Tuners have changed because I prefer these. Somebody squiggled on it on the back.
Some chap.
Don't know who that is. Again, 9s on this guitar, Alexas, because they do last quite a long time, and I don't like changing strings. So I put these on, and I'll probably change them once every couple of years, maybe. Yep. Unless the string breaks, but...
What's this for? Or is it just worn off?
It's not for nothing, it's just the chrome peeling off.
Right. Okay.
It's falling apart really. I've had it 13 years now. I was 30 when I had it, believe it or not, which...
That's the one you mentioned in the podcast that your uncle...
Yeah, my uncle got this one for me, a few years ago now. Again, it's all a spare, so it's a spare wireless system and spare booster. Now this booster's one of a kind. It used to be yours, I think, didn't it?
I don't know.
The 2012 model.
Quite big, yeah.
So there's only one in existence now, and this is it. I asked for it to be a Red 18, but the person who made it said no. So yeah, that's the spare one.
And then what else have you got in this rack?
I've got a friend's guitar today.
Okay.
You really want me to say this one, don't you? Guyton Time Warp, which is partly 80s, I think. 84, I think, ish.
Yep.
Starlix video in it,
yeah.
I don't know much about this guitar. It's not as good as mine.
It's my guitar, so Luke's going to see if he wants to have a go.
I might have a little play on this one later. A few differences, but pretty much quite similar, to be honest. But yeah, I look forward to playing it later on.
Yeah. And then normally at a gig you've got 2 others in the rack. You've got the bass, which I'm guessing isn't yours.
Bass isn't mine, but I'll show it off anyway while he's not here. This is handmade by a friend of our bass players, based on the natural look, and I'm a bit fussy about got to look the part. Yeah. So you might notice on mine it's got 2 sixpences there. Yeah. Ross says, come on, you need some blue picks. So we finally got those, but I'm not interested in bass. There's normally another bass there, which is the main guitar. Yep. And then for one song only, soon to be 2, I think, is Bill 12 string. I'm not really sure the model, but it was the cheapest one going, and I thought for one song, I'm just like, I don't need to spend thousands on a guitar just for one song really, so... And it plays nice, it sounds nice. So yeah.
And how does that one work? When you
plug it in electric, the iBox down the front.
Straight into the...
And then again, just one song really, which is Love of My Life.
Yeah.
So that's the guitar, so tuner there.
And it sits beside the stage for the whole gig.
Sits pretty much, well, hopefully if the stage is big enough, which normally they are. Sits here. Got a friend of mine, Rob. He passes them to me and takes them off me.
Yep.
He's a friend from school and college, but he knows his stuff and he's good at what he does.
Yeah.
So I have, and he sets everything up for me. To be fair, I arrive. I'm not a rock star. It's nice to have it all set up for me. So yeah, that's guitar. It's guitar then.
Lovely. So then it goes guitar, treble booster, wireless pack, and then to the wireless.
Feeds to the rack system. Yeah.
So Luke, we've gone from the guitar through the wireless, past Alan, and then so we've gone through the guitar, through the treble booster, into the wireless pack on the guitar, and then it comes to your rack system.
Yes, it comes to the rack,
Where
which
does it go to?
this is the main wireless system here, Sennheiser G2, as I've already said. I've got a spare, which is not on at the moment, but probably will be in the show. And that goes to this first cat unit, which is a wireless switcher. Just because I wanted to switch between two wireless systems. I didn't need to, but I had the two wireless, so I thought, well, why not make use of both?
Yep, makes sense.
That goes into the bottom cat unit, which basically feeds everything, pretty much. But then first out of there, technically, is the Crybaby, which lasts over all the amps.
Leave it in the box.
Then obviously to the G majors, the effects, which I switch with pedalboard out. But it looks, complex, but it's quite simple, to be fair.
And then out of this, it goes, so they go into the G majors and back into here, and then out to your
yes, send and return, so it's stereo. And there's four outputs, one for a tuner and three for each amp.
Yep.
Centre, left and right.
And I see you've got a guitar lead input here.
Yeah, that's just spare guitar. So when the board's not plugged in, I can use these switches, which obviously then the board needs to be able to use. But I can switch between wireless and lead, or the G major A to B. But also on this switcher, I can switch here as well. Again, it will work if the board's not in.
Yeah.
But then to the amps, as we said, and to a board which is powered by this unit actually. There's no power supply at the front of the stage. It's all powered by this bottom cat unit there. And then inside, after the spare guitar, is Greg Fryer Super treble booster, which is what I preferred at the time, which was pretty much the only one I had that I used a lot. So when Nigel built it, he said, "What booster do you want in?" And I says, "Super 2V by Greg."
Yep.
And that's what he put in for me.
So when you plug a lead guitar in, you don't need to have a
I don't need a
strap mounted
I don't need
booster,
a
just straight in. It's on
Literally,
automatically.
that'll just go straight into the guitar, and then straight into there, and then really loud to the amps.
Lovely.
Yeah. And got the antennas for the wireless. Again, I was having a bit of problems because I was only using the little things that come with the wireless systems. I was having so much interference, and Nigel suggested get a couple of them and you'll be fine. And I've never had a problem since.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the main rig, rack system anyway.
And does this output dual MIDI so that both of these change at the same time?
Yeah, both change at the same time. So whatever I do on the board will change both. And then I can switch between the two and nobody will know which one I'm on. And
remembering correctly, these two were the ones that Pete Malindrone, Brian May's own guitar tech, updated the chorus settings for you for at the meetup.
He updated pretty much all of them, I think. I didn't ask him to, he noticed this in the corner and he started messing and I was like, oh, yeah, carry on, I'm not going to stop you.
So programmed by Pete.
Yeah. So if I sound wrong, then you've got one person to blame. But no, it does sound really good.
Yes.
I'm happy with it. And I've had no complaints from anybody who's come to see me in the past.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hello. So talk us through your amps, Luke.
3 amps, as you can see. Although you can see 9, even though only 3 are being used. Again, they look like Vox, they're not Vox. They are Nigel's cat amps. Completely rebuilt, scrapped, taken apart, and rebuilt better, I think. Nothing wrong with the TBXs what I used to use, but these are something else really. And then in the middle are dummy cabs. The top three I've built myself in lockdown 1 because I was bored and to save some money. And there's a couple little badgers and foxes just to keep me company during the gig. So those are my amps. A little pedal board down here, which is mute switch for the amps and tuning. And the hiss, where did I get that one? So there we go. Thank you.
Just want to say a massive thanks to Luke of Dudley for showing us around his rig today. We're at the Exeter Corn Exchange to see him later on tonight. Luke, it's been a pleasure to chat to you.
Thank you.
To show us through your rig.
Any time.
Yeah, we're looking forward to hearing it tonight.
It's nice to do it other than the meet up, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can actually see what it's like set up properly.
Yeah.
Which makes a world of difference. So, yeah, no worries. And thank you for coming.
Definitely.
Thank you.